Evil spirits have taken over. Corruption is everywhere. Welcome to What the Fuss. Here's the meme that I found.
I compel you in the name of Jesus. Be gone, evil spirit. Uh-oh. Did he find a target? Let's see what's over here. No? Gentle neutral.
He heard it, bro.
Is he really coming this way? Is this happening? Are you kidding me? Are you?
He wouldn't be a TikTok if it didn't happen, bro.
Are you kidding me? Is this really?
Although reality is that robots have taken over the world and even shopping carts are attacking human beings right now. It's over. It's the apocalypse. The real apocalypse, the real evil is corruption. I'm suffering from a government police corruption already. Like, there's noise around me. There's people actually invading my private property because noise is an invader of private property, is the easiest invader. And if police does not respond to the phone calls and tell people directly, calling them back that there is no problem, then the problem just became 10 times bigger because I just realized police does not give a fuck. They're not even going to come to a person and ask them questions. They're not going to patrol the situation to some extent, right? They're not going to ask me to verify more details about the situation or cooperate to tell me what I'm supposed to do to actually get to the point where police has to step in and do something. None of those things. Police just wanted to tell me that I am rejected somehow, that they are so corrupt that they can't do anything for me, basically. When I ask for help right now, I'm ringing bells, alarm bells of just one thing that I fucking want. I want peace and quiet in my fucking room. That's what is invading my private property right now. There's more invasion of private property. In my country, there's new taxation.
Pasakysiu nevyniodamas į vatą. Aišku, jau praėjo daug metų.
After COVID, I have blackouts. It's a very weird way to start a video. But then he moves on to talk about taxation.
Jūs suteikėt lengvatinės
Yeah, it's very weird how suddenly property tax appeared out of nowhere, right? Adding more taxes is taxing on people's mental health, basically. And it's the most stupidest thing you can possibly do. To tax people's mental health. Like, government is like literally out of control if they keep doing that shit. Asking for taxes, bro? Find places where there's a lot of fucking money laying around in rich people's pockets. And then take that shit away from them if they establish themselves here, you know? But even then, it's a big question whether government even needs money in the first place. How much money do they need? What is happening, right? What do they give in return of all the money? What are the services? Because, again, I am fucking jobless. I'm kind of left behind. I don't know what the fuck to do. And now I'm hearing about this property tax, and unfortunately, I have property. It's not expensive property. It's not big-ass thing that's going on. But, like, only if property actually goes up in value, maybe there's a reason to pay tax. If the property is like vacant and no one is using it, it might be important to pay tax. If I'm rejecting like people who want to rent my property, right? If I'm rejecting these people, yeah, I understand I can pay tax on that shit because I'm being the bad guy, you know? But right now, this one is like, it's too late. This one is gonna hurt people and they might actually protest in my country. This might actually break the straw, but as a leader, I want to unite the intentions of like, we have to protect private property. That's a conjoined intention, right? Except what people want to do is protect money. Yes, private property can be taken away from them if they don't actually pay. It is still up for debate and is already like really disgusting that it is up for debate. Maybe government is just trying to scare the shit out of us. Because in the Western world, even like a lot of places in the world that speak English have this like property tax going on, right? Australia, America, Canada, I think. We should be waiting and seeing if there's a much better way to solve whatever problem we're trying to solve, because this is the most outrageous way to actually collect money out of people. Property is not even money. It's not. You can't just put pressure to liquidate the property. That is the biggest fucking theft you can pull out of your ass. Putting pressure so people sell their homes, so they move out of the country. Like, this is genuine pressure to try and run away. So the vortex here is going strong, my friends. This is where we see it. It's springtime, and holy shit, is the vortex opening up. Real crazy. I already said every protest is also a vortex opens. And anytime something is leading to a protest, usually there's a quiet protest of you leaving the country. You're trying to go away, get away from all this bullshit that you're being asked to do. Now, I will be sitting for the moment until the government actually asks me directly to do something, and then I will contemplate if I have to do something or not. But holy crap, it's already so eerie right now. Of like, I already have problems. Police is already not doing the job that I would like them to do. So why should I fucking participate in your stupid society, bro? Extortion project, basically. What do I get in return? I don't understand. I'm literally not being protected. The most important thing for the government to do is to protect its people, to make them feel safe, and I don't feel fucking safe no more. Yeah, most importantly, what's most outrageous is like, it's not like property prices are actually going up. I've been offered some pretty good deal, I guess. Turn my house into like two apartment places, right? It's like a fucking trade, basically. My head hurts thinking about all this fucking transaction shit. And isn't there a transaction fee? Like, you get profit out of selling your house. Isn't there a fucking tax for that alone? Why government needs to steal property so badly? From all the people. That is the most ridiculous thing. If it touches all the people, there's always a spark, a chance that they will protest. Because fucking hell, did we had enough of this shit, man? They actually have to explain what the fuck is the reason for it. What is the big idea here? How much money are they gonna get? What are they gonna use it for? They have to explain every single detail to me for me to calm down. It is always a question: who are they taking money from? What are they gonna do with the fucking money? And how much money would be generated in actuality? Does it actually match the price that they want to invest into something? Government has to have collective accountability of the voice of the people, right? We should be deciding, like, okay, you're taxing us, that's fine. We can skip that part, but we have to talk about the other two things. How much and where does it go? And then we can debate if where it's going, it is actually useful or not, how useful actually it is, or maybe it's just completely stupid. This guy actually got a lot of views, by the way, in comparison to everything else I watch. After COVID, something changed. It absolutely did. It's the apocalypse. We're now seeing who our enemies are. There's even more than we thought. It's not just competitors. It's literally our neighbors are the enemies. It's crazy, dude. And my neighbors can't even talk proper language, bro. Proper discussion of like, this is really bad. No, they just assert their dominance on me. As if that's fucking important for me. They assert their dominance to the point where they have to actually touch my fucking door. Just like, nah, bro. Nah, that's too much. Now we have to talk about it in the middle of the street. This drama is escalating literally the same day as I discover the police corruption of like, they don't give a fuck about me at all. All right, cool. Now I'm stressed to the point where I'm taking responsibility for my own problems. full responsibility. I have to solve this no matter what the fuck it takes. I'm just getting a fucking green light from police of like, okay, try and fix the fucking problem by yourself, basically. You're left all alone now. They're not even gonna visit your fucking house to report on what is happening today and tomorrow and the day after that. They're not even gonna double check the progression of things. You know? Oh my god, they're so understaffed. I have to submit papers to them myself. I have to do everything myself. We'll figure it out, bro. Once I build a fucking agency from the ground up, anti-noise agency, I'm building. You know, I'm brewing. My fucking drama is so big, it needs its own fucking Discord channel. There are Discord servers and Discord channel pages, basically. So it really needs its own Discord channel page now. The agency is already active. I have to find the fucking noisy pieces of shit from every single angle you can imagine. Every single wall is under attack. And most importantly, windows are under attack. My private property is under attack by all the fucking negligence you can actually think of. We're living in these times, in a time of change. The clock is like this. It goes to 48, and then bam, slam. We go to the new age. There's 3 years left. And of course, these 3 years are going to be fucking intense because the evil runs as fast as they can to do as much havoc without getting into too much trouble, basically. Hoping that they can get away with something. Evil is the one active right now. Not the good people, the evil people. They have this bonus time to do their stupid shit. And all we can do is sit there and react to all the bullshit happening, to all the fucking evil cards attacking us. If we can only sit there and film TikTok of like, I don't understand why this card is attacking me right now. What is happening, bro? All the evil things are doing their course of action right now. Evil dogs, evil people, or evil man, basically. Gangsters, bro. Evil parents with their shitty fucking children. You name it, bro. Or evil musicians, music lovers, party lovers, bro. Evil. Evil door slammers, bro. Reckless fucking door slammers. All these things are evil. They're active. They just activated very recently for us, all right, in Europe. In Russia, it activated 2 years prior. In China, it activated 2 years prior. It just keeps activating in a very specific timing, basically. Just fucking snaps into existence, this whole problem. It will probably last for 4 years in total, right? Up to that point, I had minimal problems. Like, COVID was easy to, avoid. But I was still attacked. My private property was attacked by an old woman. I push the old woman, she falls down, and all of a sudden I go to the fucking hospital. And everyone is like, why did he not drink medication up to this point? Why is he so fucking angry? Ha ha ha. Blah, blah, blah. And they don't even treat it as anger. They treat it as paranoid schizo thing. What? What does that even mean? Schizo applies to like every single person you can imagine. Is the most widespread insult you can fucking imagine, basically. And it's like it actually translates to hearing voices. Like what is happening, dude? Not understanding reality or something. Like what are we talking about? Why are you doing this? What? Everyone just keeps pressing the button called make conversation more and more complicated. Just they keep pressing the fucking button of like, I want to side with the evil. I want to side with the evil. I want to be corrupted right now. They keep pressing the evil button, bro. They can't help themselves to the drama is happening and it keeps growing. Why can't we just solve it? Why don't you like solving drama anymore? What happened to you guys, huh? People are actually liking the drama because they technically wanted the change, but they don't understand that this is not how the change is going to happen. This is merely how evil is exposed. People are basically deceiving themselves. They're lying to themselves that drama is what they need. What they need is peace. Drama is not going to put people into, they're not going to send it to war. People are not going to go to war when it's peaceful, or when they're being attacked, when they're stressed out. They're not going to go to war. They just want to defend themselves. They just want to survive. People are going to go to war when everything is fine. And when I'm saying war, they're going to go to work. They're going to go work. They're going to do you benefits. They're going to give you benefits. They're going to give you win-win situations. They're going to give you what you want. Whoever is listening, you personally will benefit from other people's work, as you always did. So it's best to actually remove drama, remove all this conflict, and let people work. People cannot work when they're stressed. Those are the conditions. It's a very simple condition, bro. People can't work when they're stressed, so don't expect them to. All right? We are all doomed if we just allow stress and noise to just take place and escalate after that, and be completely protected. You see, what police is doing is not only attacking me and giving me the responsibility to defend myself, but they're also attacking me. They protecting the bad guy. They are siding with evil. They press the button of evil over and over, like everyone else is escalating evil. And when evil is escalated to the point where it's a fucking big ass balloon, we have to fucking throw it like trash. We have to throw it like, no matter if it's the size of a fucking country, we have to throw it in the trash bin, basically. Russia is eager. Russia's like wolves, bro, howling of like, please give us all your foods, all your tasty meals of evil. Throw that shit into the fire that we created. That's what Russians are doing. And we have to respect that shit, bro. Because I have found evil beyond your wildest dreams, dude. If we are making a big problem, big fuss out of fucking small shit, what the fuck is happening, dude? Solving one shit and moving on. That's it. That's what I want. But I can't do it, bro. I'm not sure what tools I have. I don't get advice. I only get rejections by police. Police only give me rejections. They don't give me advice. They don't give me a phone number to fucking call someone else to talk to. That's not what happens. They just give me a cold, hard, cold, no, we don't give a fuck. Eat a dick, bro. Do it yourself. You're a big boy now. Yeah, gonna be a big boy when I have a tank. Then I'm gonna be a big boy. Then it's gonna be easy to solve a fucking problem for me personally when I have a tank, when I have a fucking fighter jet, basically, when I have a fucking rocket launcher. I can solve problems. And still, only if the government does not decide that I'm a fucking threat to society now that I have a fucking rocket launcher, So instead, the real solution is always capitalism. It's always have $1 billion and go to a different fucking location to live, because this location is rotting away in lightning speed. But while this is rotting away, you don't expect me to work, do you? I'm not going to work. I'm going to complain. That's all I'm going to do. That's the most work that I can actually do, is complain every fucking day now. So sorry, but I had to express what's going on. It's a lot. And it changes my life significantly. Not just this police corruption, but it just blobs into one big ass question mark of like, what is going on? Why is it so hard to solve problems for people? It's this clearly missing. Workers are already missing, bro. Already gaps are showing. Incompetence is showing. And I don't blame people for it. I just blame capitalism. We have been sitting on capitalism. We have to at least acknowledge the situation. This is a very cool thumbnail, by the way, for people who appreciate it for what it is. Yeah, so last What the Fuss was like just kind of random ideas, but now we have a theme, much more strict theme of shit is going down. All right, especially Vortex. We were trying to get that Vortex number 100. Look at that. That's going to be a celebration when we find it. I'm sure it's somewhere.
So something really needs to be done about this Indian problem. And nobody in the world is doing anything. Not the World Health Organization, not the UN, nobody. Nobody is passing a law that these Indians can only have one child per family. Because the world is suffering because we have too many Indians on the planet. So people don't even realize how problem this is.
If we pretend that we care about environments and humans are destroying the environment, where do humans actually live? They live in the fucking human portal, also known as India. Look at that. There is as many people here as there is here. How crazy is that? This whole circle is a human portal. There's a amount of human beings here in this circle as there's in the rest of the world. It's known as Region 4 in my book, Level 4 difficulty, because you are no longer popular. You cannot be popular. It's very difficult to stand out. You're just like everyone else. You're always in the crowd of people. Again, if you have a partner, a love interest, it is a nice experience to live in these places and know that you still have the most precious property of all time is love, right? But for people who don't have that shit, they have to climb all the way up to find love. At least in US, as far as you can climb based on your morality, basically. It hurts sometimes because I sometimes acknowledge that like I'm not listening to my heart or something. But the reality is a little bit different. Vortex here tells you that listening to your heart should not pull you gravitationally. Should just open your mouth and make you more honest of a human being, should make you more productive because you want to work towards something, to reach out to someone. You just want to talk. You just want to talk. It's as simple as that. That's all your heart actually wants to do, is just telling you things. But it doesn't want you to actually run around aimlessly and be almost possessed like a fucking demon, basically. So if you understand how heart works, it wants you to climb, keep on climbing in terms of freedom to be able to find a much better partner than you would otherwise. In case the partner does not have the same intentions of climbing up in freedom, they just want to, you know, some kind of loose, shitty relationship. The world opens up slowly, right? At first, it's just your school, then it becomes this is my country, bro. All right, next to Russia, all that shit, all the jazz is happening here, over here, but the Russia is obviously gonna fucking create a formation, and we're gonna be able to throw things into a fire. All right, the formation is mostly here. I don't think my Lithuania should be concerned, but Belarus is kind of like a ghost, a trick, a hat trick. Army can also go through here. But the real thing I wanted to talk about is you start to zoom out, your consciousness keeps growing, right? Of like, you realize there are borders eventually that you can leave potentially. Maybe you don't have to. Right now, my consciousness is the size of my country. I know there are borders outside. I know there's neighboring countries, but I have no idea what the culture around it is. I don't get to travel much. However, I'm attached to a person or attracted to a female that likes traveling. So my consciousness will grow naturally as many times as I get rejected. It will keep on growing because I'm disappointed that this country is barely fucking even existing. It's not even relevant. You know? These borders shouldn't even keep me from growing to this level of consciousness. Because, again, my country, Lithuania, does not exist, meaning that the circle of my influence should grow to the point where it borders other countries. It takes over other countries. Poland, Belarus, I will have to learn about these countries and specifically Estonia, right? A little bit of Russia, a little bit of Baltic Sea, bro. And whoever lives in here as well. All of this until we get to like double layer, like Ukraine, like I don't want to touch that shit. So all of a sudden my consciousness will grow. But that's how it grows. Like, it starts from school. You find your school girl crush, right? And I had that. I had plenty of that. I had all the four elements collected, bro. And then it expanded to the countryside, where I found the most beautiful girl in the school. I found someone from Netherlands, basically, that we connected with the internet, and she was like traveling into Belarus to meet their family. Like, it's convenient for her to visit me, basically. We could have met up, if she wasn't pile of fucking shit. Their shit, Most beautiful girl in school, then the best classmate. I'm still like school oriented person, so I did not discover crazy people outside of the border or even outside of my place. But I am in the center of this whole thing, and my classmate girl was like actually political influence in a way. Like, her sister was political influence. So my consciousness would naturally grow because she was such a powerful creature. She's so rich. If we actually meet together and decide to actually join forces, my classmate would be just, starting a conversation of like, we're classmates, we can do something, we can make a world a better place. Just that alone, just that acceptance would probably grow into something. Even if our relationship falls apart, at least I would get a safe place from all the fucking insanity going on around. All the evil just keep growing around us, which is crazy. Anyways, I understand police stance of like, we keep growing evil so we can discard it or whatever, or use it for our own purposes, but that is not supposed to be allowed. This is all a self-taught lie. It's a sudden lie that people tell to themselves right after COVID. Their minds are completely fucking blanked out of morality. That's what this guy is trying to say to us. Not the Indian guy, but my neighbor. For my neighbors are inside my country, right? Until I'm realizing they're sending into Eurovision the shittiest fucking performance I've ever seen. They're sending zombies, basically. Sending alternative music that only fucking Gabe likes. Fuck you, Gabe. So I'll be zooming out even more. Occupying these fucking Poland, Belarus esteems to try and impress girls that I like. I already have 4 girls that I've chosen. I'm not gonna be shy, guys. We going after Disney people right now, especially if they look like shit. If they look like guys, especially if they respond and they actually finds time to block me on their Instagram, right? And there's this gamer girl that I'm like, yes, I'm inspired. I want to make this Pokemon thing that you just played. She likes Pokemon. She likes trading cards. Like, everything is aligning the whole universe. I was just gonna make the game, send it to her. Hopefully, she gives a fuck. I'll start waving a flag, of like, I made this achievement. Do you like me now? That's a VGHS girl, bro. But she was kind of like not the main cast. Kind of pretty sad, but holy shit, man. Was she the attractive one of all? And she's a fucking YouTuber, so she has more to offer that we don't even know about. I will be digging that shit my whole life. And then my final choice. Guys, I already mentioned as the traveling girl from my country. But since she travels, I mean, her consciousness is larger than just this, right? I would have to match that and flex my skills of understanding the surrounding area, basically, and parts of fucking Russia, bro. I have to draw a circle, guys. Let's go. Let's see how big it is. Wait. Fuck you, dude. Okay, I think I got a hang of this. Alright. Expanding consciousness right now. Woo. It's an actual circle. So the moment I hit Ukraine, it's probably a bad idea to keep going. But fuck it, look at that. Warsaw. It's a little bit of war going on, so I'm gonna do this. So I'm actually bordering this island right here, and then half of Estonia is also taken, bro. Mine. It's all mine, and a little bit of Russia, bro, is mine. Forget about Kaliningrad, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Mine. Inside my consciousness, and I say mine, dude. Alright, here you go. I have 2 more capitals, or 3 more capitals, basically. Should fucking travel to visit it if everything is okay there, you know? How you doing? Invite me in your capitals, please. Whoever is watching. Fucking invite me. So I can successfully and very quickly expand my consciousness this way. I mean, going to Kaliningrad is probably impossible. I'm not sure. I guess I would go like to the border of my country to see what's up, right? Although I've been here before, but I don't know what this fucking road is about and how. Like this is a place to go, place of interest. So probably these are 4 places of interest. Although going to Belarus is like ass right now. Shit. Maybe we'll just we'll think about it. So it's not really a what the fuss episode. It's actually more provocative for me of explaining what my plan is, what is happening in my life, that I'm still containing more and more pain, and my consciousness is rising, my self-esteem is rising, that it's actually getting crazy big. It's not godlike, it's not really taking over the entire world. Or maybe it is. Who knows? Maybe the only thing I have to do to become godlike is take over half of population, and we know what to do with that. So imagine this small circle. It's not that big actually. This small circle right there, and then I place this circle in the middle. Where's the fucking middle? China, right? Then I have to grow it twice or even 3 times the size to take over the entire human portal, bro. If I put it in South Korea, it's actually too far away to take over. Technically, you can go to Vietnam. I mean, I was given that idea by TikTok. I'll show you right now. Piecing together.
I cannot believe I moved to a communist country for a better life. And it is indeed a better life. Like, let me tell you, everyone here is so respectful. Everything is like, 10p. I can build my business in peace with good Wi-Fi. Eat for like, £2. Me and my lady have like a beef stew and bread. It's good. And it's mad because Western society will have you believe it.
It is a question mark of like, could it be possible? Could you actually go into a higher level difficulty and live a better life for the time being? The funny thing is, if I'm godlike, then I am actually obligated to be in the center of the universe. Doesn't matter where I am. Just have to rule the world. And it's the only, you have to, like, every godlike creature is potentially allowed to only be efficient. So I have to position myself exactly in the center of this human portal, the Vietnam, bro. What the hell is this, bro? And then raise my consciousness to the point where I do rule the world. Just for the sake of change. I don't know, man. I have all these plans, all these weird fucking things that come together. And they reinforce over time. All these ideas, they become extremely real. None of my ideas actually died before. This is how serious I am. So potentially it doesn't matter whether I travel to America or not. I'm godlike, I can break through all the problems, basically. Maybe that is my vortex. This is the place I go. I go to South Korea maybe first, and then I go to Vietnam second, and I get comfortable. It is important in Vortex here not to just completely dismiss vortexes, but to choose one you like. What do you like the most? What do you see in the future the most vivid of a solution to your problems? America is a little bit scary. All this property taxation is scary. Whatever this guy actually vibed on me, I mean, I wanted to debunk it at first, but there's some merit to the madness, dude. It's always sometimes good to be surrounded by people, right? Not for the sake of anything else, but to maximize your power level, basically. To maximize your influence or everyone around you. To be the best personality you possibly can, saved by many, many people around you. It's the most beautiful thing, bro. I'll become Vietnamese. So that's it. We found it. I mean, we worked fucking hard for it. I mean, South Korea is on fire right now, and technically aligns with my self-esteem pretty much, because I would probably go there first, and then bounce to Vietnam if I'm comfortable there. So South Korea is one of those dramas that I have to actually solve. Like, can I go there? How can I go there? All this culture, basically. Cultural injection this year. I need to perform and continue working on it, basically. I think I just released third video so far, so it's not too crazy, but now that there's South Korean fires, I have to actually cover that topic as well. There's like old buildings getting burned down. Crazy. It will now be important to like check out South Korean map for this awareness. All right, human portal, what's up? This is crazy,
really needs
dude.
to be done about this Indian suffering for the planet. So it's like, what is the point of sacrificing so much to save the planet when these people are just polluting the planet? While poverty to 10%.
Yeah, you have to start from the location where it matters the most. Just like I have to position myself in a location that matters the most when you are godlike. When you're trying to rule the world, you have to position yourself specifically where the half of the world is. Damn, what a crazy thing. I'll still have to break up with all these poor Disney and crazy people.
and 50 million people live below $1.90 taxi driver or scammer.
Yeah, this guy pulls out an interesting point. India is also very polluted, and we have evil biker activating his attack. My voice mod is making shit even more complicated, bro. I have to turn it on and off, and I have to turn this shit on and off. You can't fucking be serious right now. All I want is to record things with a microphone that like sounds not fucking trash and doesn't turn me into fucking chipmunk bullshit. I want to be heard like I hear myself. And somehow it's incredibly difficult to perform this task right now, and there's still no AI enhancement bullshit going on. This not working. I paid for this. It's not working. It just keeps on fucking shutting down as well after a certain amount of time. And now I have to be so paranoid all the time. Jesus Christ, man. And I had to like tune the settings to make sure the right thing is being played, because when it's not, it actually sounds like shit, man, in my ears. So yeah, air pollution.
If you live in an area that has high air pollution existed.
India.
Everybody was so normalized to it. It was absolutely shocking. It was such a moment of reflection. I thought, how do they not see this like omnipresent threat that had become invisible to them?
Yeah, this guy at least cares about not dying.
I came back to the US. Disproportionate number of people in the US are obese. That is exactly the case in India.
And then what to wear in high obesity areas. You have to wear food, all right? Next to your mouth, there should be enough food to repel you from all these fat food places, all these snacks that you can buy. You have to be repelled. by having enough carrots on a stick next to your face.
Air pollution is
You
invisible.
can wear that shit.
In the US, obesity is invisible. Like, it's just omnipresent here. So every
Jeez.
society has its own blind spots
It does make sense, mouth tape. Yeah,
on what they can and cannot see with health and disease.
but this one.
If you live in an area that has high air pollution,
So what else adheres to the theme? Well, this is a shocker.
Women don't get men's protection anymore when shit is serious because they love to complain and bitch when things aren't serious. When the Titanic went down, less
Women love creating drama. They usually win the drama because, wow, they get praised as the most innocent, lovely creatures. But now that I have to deal with my neighbor's mom of like fucking screaming demon, I don't know what the fuck to do. All I did is knock on the door a little bit louder and prouder like most people. Because I don't really want a conversation, but I'll give it to you, you know? I could be misinterpreting police a little bit, I don't know. But every single time they just call me just to tell me the same fucking thing of like, oh, we don't find anything. And it's not even a finding anything, it's literally there. It's literally a problem. It's brewing. Anyways. There can be language barrier confusion bullshit, which is very scary as well to pile that shit on top of me.
than 20% of the men
To make me feel like shit, you know? I'm the problem. I can't communicate properly. Police has to respond with action. With action is emergency, bro. In Europe, we don't speak the same language, bro. Most of the time. We speak our unique, lackluster language, and we need action to be fucking performed for us to understand what the fuck's going on.
survived, but over 70% of the women and children survived because back then, women treated men with respect when things weren't serious. They didn't want to bone up against dudes all the time, but now women want to tear guys down. So when the Titanic hits next time, dudes are surviving, women are dying.
I needed women hatred just for the hell of it. The reality is that women are dominating the odd numbers. Even socialism itself is for women to make more babies, basically, is their main goal, and they have to be protected, basically. You know, they get a little bit more benefits, but just a little bit. They get the bonus of being able to gatekeep us. They're very powerful gatekeepers, these women are. They treat men as just like people running around, and this I have to gatekeep of who I let in and who I push away, basically. They know how to do this to number 3. It's a capitalism, gatekeeping, and gaslighting. Women know how to do that shit a little bit better than men. Yes, men can compete and try and flex of like, look how pretty I am, look how I have nice cars and all that shit. Women have no idea what to do when it's no longer capitalism, where it's the world is changing. Soon the world will not be the same as it was. Women have no idea what the fuck to do. I get the NPC comment of like, you know, give up. Put earplugs, give in your private property to this bullshit and move out to a different location. It's not that easy. These solutions are not easy. Especially when they don't solve anything, they create more problems. What are we talking about? We're not solving anything anymore. So, all the NPCs are useless right now. They're in just a panic evil mode, basically. They just give in to evil. They have no idea how to actually better my life in any way. Even though it's not that fucking hard.
TikTok, can I give y'all a word of advice? Don't never in life let anybody come and live in your house with you. Unless they elderly people, like your elderly parents or something, or your elderly grandparents, do not fall for the okie doke.
It sounds truthful, it sounds reasonable. And I can't even let my dad live, basically, in my vacant house. That's probably gonna start stealing property tax out of my ass. Even though the house in question is not actually rising in value. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? What is this 4%? If you're taking property tax, then okay, property has increased in value by like $1,000, right? I will put that on TikTok. I have a genuine fucking question, right? Property tax increased by, or property value increases by $1,000, right? Okay, I'll pay 10% of that shit to the government. Government is so fucking greedy, but don't ask me, don't just leech. Don't look at property and be like, oh shit, this property should not exist, or it should pay all taxes like an every human being, as if property itself is some kind of entity that has to pay taxes. And we just have to do it on the property's behalf. Of like, what the fuck is going on? If that shit is rising in value and government really needs the money, sure. But holy crap, man. That's a whole discussion to be had. Would you like some money? UBI.
Would you like some money?
Resources are being created automatically now. There's so much automation. We just keep pumping items out of our asses now. It is inevitable that UBI will take place. Universal basic income, the money that you get for free.
Haha, well, of course you would. Would you like some money for free? No, I'm not joking.
Not joking, no. This guy is smart ass with the introduction. UBI is a necessary transition to the next step away from capitalism, where we get a little bit of money for ourselves, and if we're respectable people, we'll get a little bit more. If we're not respectable, we have to go, eat potatoes or go to work. We can still earn money, basically, because money is still a thing, right? It's not going to be defeated, but its importance of everyone has to earn money or they will starve to death. Its importance would actually wither away, because we are tired of looking at all these homeless people already. Like, we want to fucking move on to something more reasonable and clean all these problems that have accumulated because of capitalism. Now, the funny thing is, everything comes with time. The time is set so fucking straightforward and so strict. Every single year is a different year. And when the clock goes to 48, it will reset to 1434. This is just me complaining about weather, dude. I don't like this. It's over, dude. My life is over. Also, again, police corruption.
I tell you what, I'll make you a deal. You give me your driver's license and your insurance, I'll give you a ticket. We can go to court next month. What a great deal for you. You can tell the judge how the laws don't apply to you. How's that for a deal? And if the judge thinks that the laws do not apply to you, yeah, see how laughable it is? Yeah, you're funny. See how much of a joke it is? You are funny. It is funny because it's a joke. Yeah. So because I was an alderman in the city of Fenton, I don't care where in Missouri. I don't care. And I don't care.
I don't care, bro. Shut the fuck up, policeman. You better fucking care, because people have to protest just because some fucking idiot in America says I don't care. That is the most disgusting thing anyone can see in America. This is the rule breaker. Not caring in America is not allowed. All right? You can be even not caring in Europe is not really allowed. You don't necessarily have to not care about other people, but you must care to not bother other people. All right? You must care for that. In America, you have to care about everything all the time. Someone wants to tell a fucking story, bro. Someone wants to tell a joke. You have to wait until silence happens, bro. And have to humble yourself fucking down, bro. These police people are insane right now. They're such leeches, all of a sudden they grew their fucking esteem to absolute fucking trash bin, basically. And have to be replaced in most circumstances with something more fluffy and less dangerous and more talkative, because I'm out, bro. I'm out. This guy's already being harassed so deeply.
I was a very close friend of the chief of police for St. Louis County. The chief of police
Okay, bro. Okay, bro, stop it. Stop talking, bro. You're not supposed to talk. That is the breaking of a law.
Jury tell you that you didn't apply.
And I went out on a helicopter ride with him.
Bro is still trying to derail the conversation.
And it was one of the most fun things that ever happened.
Okay.
Taking a helicopter out with the chief of police. It was a lot of fun. I was very much a friend of police. When I found out that the purpose of what you're doing is simply to collect revenue instead of actually protect people. There's five police cars here, and all I have is a tag that is not registered. That's all I have. And you have used the resources of yourself.
Yes.
And 1, 2, 3.
Of course you drag them to court. It's the best fucking thing to do. Is waste resources even more. Because you're not obligated to fucking help police in this situation when they're attacking you, basically.
Others for this? Do you realize how ridiculous that is?
You wanna suck this dick, bro? Bend over on this dick, bro? These fucking creatures, bro.
Usually people are law-abiding.
How do they end up like that? Law-abiding fucking policemen. Law-abiding policemen, bro. Usually people are law-abiding citizens. That's not true at all. Most people don't know any significant amount of laws. It's the policemen that have to actually hold the accountability of everyone else to manage of what rules we are breaking. It's not about abiding. We don't put into brain cells every single law and always double check if we're following every fucking law, right? And even when police approaches us, it is a question if they're doing reasonable things or not. We still don't need to think in terms of law. I just want a problem to be solved. It's supposed to be extremely simple situation here. I'm not bullying anyone. I'm not trying to destroy someone's life. I want my life to not be destroyed. That's it. It's the most simple principle that we follow. We follow principles. We're not law-abiding. This is the most dumbest shit that is being propagated right now. No person should be law-abiding. No person should be a fucking nerd thinking of, like, what do I have to do exactly to the point to make sure we follow all the rules, bro, of the universe. Elon Musk did not become the world's most powerful man by following rules. You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. And he still walks free. He's completely free of charge right now. He might have been demoted to second place right now versus fucking Bezos for a limited time only because Elon Musk is still gonna prove himself, you know? There's always a chance for him to prove himself. There's always a chance for everyone to prove themselves. And again, Elon Musk, the greatest example of all of us. I mean, he's not making crazy crimes. He's scamming people, obviously. He has to become on top of the leaderboard. He has to do the most shittiest fucking shit imaginable to prop up Tesla stock, you know? To make it popular. It has crashed, so Elon Musk has to grab onto some kind of new idea, basically. New stock to fucking prop. But that's besides the point. He's already famous enough where it doesn't fucking even matter. It is the greatest example of a person not giving a fuck about laws, dude. And if these motherfuckers, they stand in the way of people living their lives properly, holy shit, man.
Wow.
Again, I'm starting to uncover this, like, police brutality. Where it just keeps happening. It's a normal occurrence, basically. They keep testing their waters, basically. They're almost like their own entity. Mafia, basically. Testing waters of what they can get away with, how much corruption they can actually sustain. What is the point? Why are they so eager to collect that revenue? Are they really gonna get fired for... But, like, you literally became bad guys. Isn't that crazy? Police becoming bad guys, this is the scariest thing ever.
What is the definition of law?
You still have those sheets of paper that you showed me?
Yeah, I would...
Not the stupid questionnaire that you want to fill out. I'm not going to do that part.
All right, Gabe.
Stupid question, now insults, bro.
This quote, stupid sheets of paper. How about this one? Here.
Here's a nice one for you to read.
You guys are really stuck on this. You didn't even read that, did you?
What?
You didn't read that, did you?
Did I read this?
Did you read that? I handed it to you. Did you read it?
This?
Yeah.
You just handed it to me. I haven't had time to read it.
Okay. Oh, wait.
I tell you what, let's
Yeah, Tesla, bro. You're not gonna get too much out of that. Russia wants to arrest everyone. It's no news right there. This is nice.
I was just shocked to learn that what you're looking at is a new modern way of laying electrical wiring on your walls. No more having to dig deep channels and holes just to run cables. Now you can lay...
That's it, bro. On your walls. Now, I'm not sure what to use it for, unfortunately, but all I want is to create a fucking socket on a wall and just plug shit in. Oh yeah, this is helpful in just like building homes as well, in general, right? So if we really spin our fucking heads, how are we gonna solve this issue? Of course, we could just go and build better neighborhoods that just are super fucking clean of all this bullshit. We can set up our own rules. We can quickly get rid of everything by just moving away. That's usually the solution. It has to be respected. For some time, the time comes for you to take that as the solution. It might just be the best solution. Not just waiting and hoping you finally accumulate a solution for yourself. If I'm surrounded by fucking idiots, it is nice to try and travel around and see if there's a place that is just as good as this used to be. This place used to be. This used to be fucking fine. I even used to have friends. Imagine that. It all fall apart. This one's
well,
crazy.
We have a report of a black male with a dangerous weapon. Yeah. I'm looking at the weapon right now.
Well, I don't have a dangerous weapon.
I'm looking at a weapon. It's in your hand. What are you doing with that?
Sir, this is my walking stick.
Your walking stick?
Yes, I'm blind. I can't see.
You're looking right at me.
I can hear your voice, but I can't see you.
So you're telling me you're blind and then you use that device to find your way around? I'm not buying it.
Yeah, that's what it is, yep.
Sir, that is a weapon, and you can't be in possession of it.
Oh, it's not a weapon?
What?
It's a prank, right? Movie name. Dexter, bro. I am the law, he
What other weapons do you have on you?
I don't have any weapons.
No weapons at all?
Not at all. Stressing me out right now. I'm just waiting on my bus.
You look very suspicious, and your behavior is very questionable right now. So I'm going to ask you again, why are you here, and what are you doing?
Bro, I'm just waiting on my bus.
This isn't a bus stop. We've already discussed that. So you're going to have to come up with a better story than that. I don't appreciate being lied to. I'm an officer of the law. Do you understand that?
Well, officer, I'm just waiting on the bus. I got no weapons on me.
You didn't answer my question. Do you understand that I'm an officer of the law? I'm in charge here. I am the law.
I understand that, officer.
Can you repeat?
I am the law. I'm in charge here. What the hell, dudes? That's not how things work. People are in charge. You can just replicate the most important things that people are trying to, convey to others who stand out and they don't seem to be doing sensible things. The law is just to try and put people on the right path. This is completely fine. He's not gonna fucking attack as a blind person, bro. What the fuck is going on? With a clear walking stick. I don't know, man. It's crazy. And apparently it has a extra spicy, storyline where nothing happens.
Repeat that. Who's the law?
You are the law.
I'm
Who's the law?
the law. Not
What the fuck is going
you.
on, bro?
So where's the weapon?
I have no weapon.
It's in your hand. I'm looking.
I mean, now the police convinced that he's the law, so I guess that's it. Now he can just fucking do whatever he wants.
At it.
That's my
What do you
walking
intend to
stick.
do with that weapon? I'm not buying this whole blind thing. You're looking right at me.
Officer, I'm just letting you know this is a walking stick.
You gonna go rob some people?
No, bro, I'm just chilling.
It's crazy, dude. You can project ill intentions on anyone. This is crazy.
Steal some stuff from the mall?
Not at all. I'm just trying to wait for my bus. You're the one that's
Damn.
I mean, at this point, like, the police is projecting so many fucking ill intentions that it's like, have you seen a person with a walking stick attack the mall or something? Like, you have to give evidence of this, like, excessive interrogation going on. That's incredible, dude.
Made some vehicles. You got Air Jordans on. That's the first telltale sign. Now you don't have a weapon.
What you doing?
And you know what? I'm not buying this whole blind thing.
Hey, what you doing?
These are mine. Confiscated by the law. I don't have enough evidence to take you in, but I am confiscating this weapon.
This does seem fake, though. But also doesn't have credibility of posting enough content, just 8 videos. It's just fucking hard to believe this shit. But this can be used as evidence to suspect police foul playing on everyone in the fucking row. Lining everyone up and just foul playing, corrupting, giving up to evil over and over again. It's just hard to watch this shit, you know. There's a Facebook version of this. I'm gonna really quickly check this out. This can be real, and in a way, it's a very twisted situation, right? Which we have to put to rest. We'll never know if it's real or fake, but police is always fucking suspicious for either being too aggressive or non-existent when they have to fucking do their job in actuality. Why come up with this fucking narrative that this is a fucking weapon that needs to be confiscated, this is a dangerous person? Like, what the fuck is going on? But the reality is this guy has to now come on social media, basically, and continue this drama that has started, you know? The drama has started. And everyone obviously wants to know what's going on. So that's what I will end on this video. If drama starts, you gotta keep on grinding that shit until it fucking is solved. Otherwise, it grows. And you get to be the master of the fucking drama because you're the only one who cares. That shit that was confiscated, you have to get it back. Go on social media, like, people will give your stuff back, basically. If that's all the police did to you. Because you personally got your, viral moment, and technically you can live your life even knowing that police did this fucking bullying thing. Fine after you get your stuff back, right? For me, the situation is a little bit more complicated because this is a spreading disease of noisy people being unhinged, and there's no law to actually stop them whatsoever. I have to do it myself, which is fine to some extent, but I'm just a fragile little human being, basically. I'm in danger of being attacked any moment. Confronted by bigger bullies. I'm walking on eggshells in a way, right? That's what it is. Well, this drama, as bad as it is, as a bubble, it can be solved, but when it comes to, like, police being fucking weirdos, that shit is growing exponentially as we speak, as I'm uncovering these stories, bro. Of, like, what has to happen in someone's brain to be so delusional, to not find enough work to do, that they have to pick on innocent bystanders. Oh, wow. Then do your job, just wait for shit to happen. If someone is robbing a fucking bank or a store, then you step in. Then you know what the fuck to do. But here, you really think you're gonna do the right job? Holy Jesus.